snow means time off or an excuse to stay in bed. But in upstate New York, snow is a lifestyle. Here, people don't just wait for snow, they welcome it, celebrate it, and even compete in it. From Albany, where snowfall is still relatively polite, to Redfield, where nearly 3 meters of snow can bury the town every year, each city has its own way of embracing winter. Some throw festivals, others open snowmobile routes that run through town. Get ready. These 15 towns are about to show you the wildest, most exciting, and most authentically New York sides of snow in 2025. Here, snow isn't a rare event, but it's not too extreme either, with an average of about 60 inches per year. That's just enough to blanket the city's old colonial buildings and add a timeless winter feel along State Street. What makes Albany stand out is that it's often the opening act for nor'easter storms before they move further north. Locals are used to long winters. The city enforces snow emergency routes, meaning vehicles must be moved during heavy snow so plows can get through. Every December, the city glows during the holiday lights in the Park Festival. Thousands of twinkling lights in Washington Park create a striking contrast between the icy cold and the warmth of the Christmas spirit. From here, our journey into New York's winter heartland truly begins. Located in southern New York, this city is often called the Valley of Opportunity. But in winter, the most common opportunity is a chance to shovel snow. On average, Binghamton receives about 83 inches of snow per year, according to the latest data from the National Weather Service. What's interesting is how active Binghamton's weather alert system is. This area frequently gets hit by nor'easter storms and Great Lakes weather systems. When major storms roll in, the city enforces alternate side parking rules to ensure snowplows can do their job. This city along Lake Ontario is known as the Flower City, but in winter, the nickname might as well be Snow City. Rochester averages around 89 inches of snow per year, mostly due to lake effect snow coming off Lake Ontario. The city government has a strict and fast-acting response system. Every time a storm arrives, residents are required to follow the snow emergency parking ban on more than 50 key routes. That's crucial because Rochester often gets hit with heavy snowfall that can pile up more than 1 foot overnight. Interestingly, Rochester also hosts Rock Holiday Village, a major winter festival filled with local markets, live performances, and an open-air ice rink right in the heart of downtown. A quiet little town near the shores of Lake Erie, where snowfall feels like part of the daily routine. According to data from the National Weather Service in Buffalo, Fredonia receives about 85 to 90 inches of snow per year, mostly from lake effect snow off Erie, which brings in cold, moist air to this region. Interestingly, Fredonia is often called a town that's quiet but tough. Despite its small size, it has a clean and efficient snow removal system. The city even divides plowing by zones, so every block knows when it's their turn to be cleared. And each winter, The SUNY Fredonia campus becomes the heart of warmth amid the extreme cold, with concerts, art markets, and snowy scenes covering its classic red brick buildings. A peaceful village on the northwestern edge of Syracuse. Though it may seem calm, don't be fooled. Baldwinsville is a regular target of lake effect snow from Lake Ontario. According to NOAA Syracuse, the area averages around 90 inches of snow per year. What makes this place stand out is how tight-knit the community becomes during winter. The village enforces a winter parking ban from December through March, and locals know the rhythm well. Snowy mornings, freezing nights, yet still lively in its historic little downtown. A major city best known for its infamous snowstorms. Sitting right on the edge of Lake Erie, Buffalo is directly in the path of intense lake effect snow, when cold Canadian air sweeps over the moist lake, creating heavy snowfall. On average, Buffalo sees around 96 inches of snow annually, though in recent years, that number has topped 100 inches. What's impressive is that despite frequent extreme blizzards, like the one in December 2022, Buffalo is always prepared. The city runs a snow plan with 70 snowplow trucks and a tiered emergency route system. But there's a lighter side too. Buffalo knows how to enjoy winter. Every year, the city hosts Winterfest at Canal Side, where people ice skate next to the frozen waterfront. Often called the snowiest big city in America. And that title isn't just for show. The Golden Snow Globe Awards report that Syracuse averages more than 120 inches of snow each year, making it one of the most consistently snowy cities in the United States. Located between Lake Ontario and the Finger Lakes, it sits in the perfect spot to catch lake effect snow from the northwest. When cold air from Canada moves across the warmer lake water, snowstorms can blanket Syracuse in just a few hours. Even so, locals are used to it. In fact, there's even a yearly tradition called Syracuse Winterfest, where the community celebrates winter with ice sculpting contests, food festivals, and street music. This city is easily one of the toughest when it comes to dealing with New York winters. According to the National Weather Service, Watertown averages around 110 to 120 inches of snow each year, and in extreme seasons, that number can top 150 inches. Its location near Lake Ontario makes it a prime target for lake effect snow, where cold Arctic air sweeps over the warmer lake water and creates intense local blizzards. The result? Heavy snow can fall overnight without warning. But what's most impressive is the mindset of its residents. They're fully used to life under heavy snow. From cross-country ski races and the Thompson Park Winter Carnival to snow-covered homes that look like something from a fairy tale. It's all part of what defines Watertown. Located in Oswego County, Fulton is one of the snowiest places in New York. The city receives an average of 150 to 170 inches of snow each year. Numbers that make owning a snow shovel basically mandatory. Like Watertown and Oswego, Fulton is directly impacted by lake effect snow from Lake Ontario. But here, snow often comes suddenly, without much warning. 1 hour the sky is clear, the next, it's a full-on whiteout. In Fulton, snow isn't a problem. It's more like a familiar guest that comes back every year. You could call it the snow capital along the shores of Lake Ontario. This city averages between 170 to 200 inches of snow per year, making it one of the snowiest areas in all of New York State. Lake effect snow from Lake Ontario is the main culprit. Cold air from Canada sweeps over the still warm lake, forming thick clouds that dump massive amounts of snow onto the city. In just one night, streets can be buried under more than 1 meter of snow. What's interesting is how Oswego embraces this as part of its identity. Every February, the city hosts the Oswego Winter Carnival, complete with snow parades, ice sculptures, and winter costume contests. It may not be a big city, but when it comes to snow, this place could put most towns to shame. Located in northern New York near the Canadian border, Drum averages more than 200 inches of snow per year, making it one of the snowiest areas in the entire United States. Conditions here can be extreme. Temperatures often drop below zero, and snowstorms can hit at any moment thanks to Lake Ontario's influence. But this is the main base of the U.S. Army's 10th Mountain Division, and soldiers here are trained to operate in harsh winter weather. In fact, Fort Drum's cold weather training often serves as preparation for missions in some of the world's most extreme snowy environments. So you could say Fort Drum isn't just snowy, it's where winter tests human endurance. A small village in Jefferson County, located not far from Fort Drum, and you could call it its snow sibling. This area receives an average of 170 to 190 inches of snow per year. The weather is harsh, but the winter scenery is stunning. Old homes covered in snow, frozen trees lining the banks of the Black River, and a light morning mist hanging in the air. Lake effect snow from Lake Ontario is the main reason, just like in Watertown and Fort Drum. But what makes Carthage special is a small town tradition that brings warmth to the cold. Every year, residents hold a winter parade, complete with marching bands and snow-covered decorations along the main street. Located in Oswego County, Pulaski is one of the snowiest spots in all of New York, sometimes even rivaling Watertown. The city averages around 180 to 200 inches of snow per year, thanks to strong lake effect snow from nearby Lake Ontario. But Pulaski isn't just known for its snowfall. This small town is famous among fishing enthusiasts for the Salmon River that runs through its center. Picture the scene: a half-frozen river, fishermen's tents lining the banks, and snowflakes falling gently like a living winter painting. Every January, Pulaski hosts Winterfest, a community celebration filled with ice fishing contests, parades, and street parties. So even though the temperatures can drop sharply, the local spirit stays warm, the hallmark of a close-knit town that lives in harmony with snow. Located in Oneida County, Boonville is known as one of the snowiest places in central New York. According to the National Weather Service, this town receives between 170 to 190 inches of snow each year, a steady number for decades due to consistent lake effect snow from Lake Ontario. It even has an unofficial title, Snowmobile Capital of the East. And it's no surprise, every winter, Boonville becomes the heart of New York's snowmobiling scene, thanks to the annual Boonville Snow Festival. Its well-maintained trails draw thousands of visitors from across the country. Interestingly, Boonville also enforces strict local winter safety rules, including tire chain requirements and speed limits on snow routes here. Snow isn't just scenery, it's part of the culture and something the town manages with discipline. This town is a living legend when it comes to snow in New York. A small community in Oswego County, Redfield regularly makes national headlines for its incredible snowfall, averaging between 250 to 300 inches per year. During the winter of 2007, Redfield even set a wild record: 141 inches of snow in just 10 days. The town sits directly in the path of lake effect snow from Lake Ontario, so whenever cold northern air meets the lake's warmer surface, Redfield is instantly blanketed by heavy storms. And yet, locals take it in stride. Life goes on as usual. Kids still take the snow bus to school, and shops stay open even under towering snowdrifts. Redfield is also known for its Snowy Days Festival, a small but spirited celebration that proves winter here isn't just a challenge, it's a source of pride.